Back. Imagine sleeping through an entire family vacation or days of work or school.
Unbelievable. Well, that's actually has happened to one 15-year-old girl who suffers from an extremely rare disorder that causes her to doze off for days on end. Stephanie Goss has more on this mysterious disease.
Teenagers need a lot of sleep, but for 15-year-old Louisa Ball, sleeping has become a curse.
What has been the longest period of time that you've been asleep?
13 days.
Unlike the fairy tale, this sleeping beauty has no Prince Charming coming to wake her up. She has Klein-Levin syndrome, a rare condition with only 1,000 known cases around the world.
This kind of state lasts for about 1 to 2 weeks generally, and then it disappears suddenly. So people feel this is over, but unfortunately it comes back, and in a very unpredictable way.
Louisa's sleeping episode started just over a year ago.
We couldn't wake her up, and it was just really constant. Louisa, will you get up, please? Have something to eat. And she just didn't have the energy to even open her eyelids.
A pediatrician in London made the diagnosis for the family. A frightening syndrome with no cure, only a chance Louisa would grow out of it. Since then, every 4 to 5 weeks, her family and school friends pick up the signs that sleep is setting in.
I'm vague, I don't talk much. And they're like, Louisa's going into an episode. And I'm like, yeah. And then I realise I'll need to go home.
While asleep, life passes her by. Dancing is Louisa's passion, but this year she keeps missing recitals. Schoolwork and her social life suffer.
I usually just catch up on it, and I'm like, back to normal.
I mean, do you wake up and go, what's the gossip?
Yeah. Like, obviously, like, everyone's just got so much to tell me. I'm, like, almost bombarded with everything.
Her parents have a harder time staying upbeat. They almost have to force feed her to keep her alive.
You lose your daughter in a way.
I do, yeah. She doesn't cuddle you, she doesn't talk to you.
And they also have to defend their daughter from the skeptics, who say she's just another teenager with an attitude problem.
This is somebody who's losing a third of their life to sleep, you know, for no reason of her own.
It's a real-life fairy tale that this family hopes will have a happy ending. For today, Stephanie Goss, NBC News, Worthing, England.
I certainly wouldn't want to have that condition, but I can
No.
dream about getting at least 8 hours of sleep a night would be
8
nice.
would be great.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.